at 6:30.
Black Friday deals on the Strip and new places to shop. We got the founder of VitalVegas.com, Scott Robin, here. And Scott, we're going to start off with Wynn Plaza. It is officially open. How's business so far?
It is open. It's absolutely beautiful. This is an extension of their kind of high-end shopping. There is a caveat, though, that did a walkthrough literally 15 minutes ago, and there's about half of the places aren't open. So there's only about 50% occupancy for those stores. So I don't know what they're doing. They recently canceled their lagoon project. So kind of the question has come up is, is Steve Wynn being out of the picture affecting some of these other projects? Hard to tell, but the restaurant was doing very well in there. Cipriani is the name of it. Seems to be very popular already, but the rest of the mall, not a huge number of people there yet.
And that has its own name, too, as well, Cipriani. Lots of people know that one.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and even if you're new to town, you've probably seen the ads for the Las Vegas gun range, but apparently that wasn't enough to keep them open.
Nope. 14 years later, the Las Vegas gun range is closing. This was the one on Blue Diamond. I wasn't that familiar with it, but it sounds like they're going out of business. Obviously, having a gun range, literally another mass shooting today. It's a very tricky time for a lot of these ranges. People still love their toys, but it's a tricky time to have a gun range.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Over to the Palms, they have a $690 million remodel, and now it sounds like they're getting some of those key executives from the nightlife division from MGM.
It's true. They have decided to go it alone. They ended this relationship with Dow Group, and they have actually, the company has shown the door to a couple of very high-profile nightlife guys, the Waits twins, Cy and Jesse. They're going to go it alone. They're not going to find another partner. They have they still have a lot of big plans for their nightlife offerings, so it remains to be seen what they do with that.
Ooh, that'll be interesting. And speaking of nightlife, too, sounds like the Strat is getting a new Cirque-style show.
Yep, that's right. If you drive by the Stratosphere, and we are calling it the Strat now, they're kind of rebranding to the Strat.
The Strat.
Locals have always called it that, but if you drive by, there's a giant tent out back. It's on the north side. This is one of those, they call them four walls, where you basically rent the space, but the hotel is very supportive. Cirque-style show called Celestia. It's going to open in the middle of January. They've got a lot of stuff online. They've been rehearsing for months and months, I guess, at a facility in North Las Vegas. It looks extravagant. There's a lot of money behind it, Russian money from what I hear, Russian investors. So we'll see how that does. It's very low cost to do it in a tent, so they're already ahead of the game on the cost side.
And speaking of cost, too, a lot of folks hit sticker shock when they look to buy those tickets, but it sounds like there's some really good deals out there.
Yes, for the actual Cirque shows, they're having a great sale. It's about a one-week period, November 21st to the 28th. 50% off pretty much every Cirque show in town. Great time to see these shows if you haven't seen them. If you're a local and you've seen them before, it's a great time to see them again. You can just go to the Cirque du Soleil official website, but pretty much 50% off all of their biggest shows.
That's awesome. Bring the family, too, this round.
True.
Thank you so much, Scott. And you can catch up with all of Scott's scoops on VitalVegas.com. Brian?
All right.